Hello. Good evening. How are you? I hope you guys are well. I'm well. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I know you guys care. Okay. Regardless of what the statistics show, the statistics show that nobody cares. You're over here just putting out great content. Nobody cares. I don't believe that. Okay. I don't believe that at all. All right. Because I care and I believe you guys care. So let's keep on caring together, even if we're the only ones. Okay. All right. Great having you guys here. Anyway, I'm a major star. I call you guys the all-star, the all-stars. And for the ones that are new to my channel, thank you so very much for being here. I do appreciate it so much. So much, so much, so much. Okay. And for those of you that don't know, this is a 30 plus day journey taking us from our New Year's resolution all the way into February, okay? Where the likeliness of us keeping our New Year's resolution, even if we fell off on Quitter's Day, is extremely strong, okay? So I'm just here on a journey and I'm trying to take you guys there with me, all right? So let's keep our energy level up high, okay? Let's stay focused. Remember, I always say we're running the same race. We're just in different lanes, okay? I liken everything to what? Track and field, where I am the what? Forever Olympic hopeful, okay? I got the medal to prove it. Got the receipts, okay? So I'm just trying to use some of my energy, you guys. Use some of my things that have worked for me and pass it on to you guys, okay? Pass it on to you guys. And whatever you guys have, pass it back. Remember? Stick. For those of you guys that don't know, let me see. Do I have my stick in here? Okay, I don't have it in here this second. I usually keep it where I can see it. It's just a symbol of inspiration and accomplishment. Okay, it's a real baton. We call it, so we say stick when we're getting ready to hand the baton off to the next runner, and that's in the 4x100 meter relay. It can be the 4x200. It can be the what we call the mile relay. It can be the 4x800 meter relay, and even in the Olympics they have the 1600 by 1600 meter relay. So I'm just here to give you guys a little bit of background on track and field because it's my favorite sport in the whole world. And without further ado, I usually use those type of metaphors to keep you guys running towards your goals and your promises and your resolutions, okay? So this is what this 30 plus day series is about. Empowerment, motivation, and being on the same team, okay? All right. So without further ado, let's get into the title. I got a lot of good stuff to unpack in a really short period of time. All right, here we go. I'm your forever Olympic hopeful, and let's go. Let's run. Okay, so the title, you guys, The Power of Progress. Why skipping developmental steps sabotages your New Year's resolution. Okay, so like we talked about, the New Year's resolution is an important thing that we do, and Quitter's Day, which is this whole series is about Quitter's Day and avoiding it, was January the 10th. And 80% of people quit their New Year's resolution on that day. So what we've been doing is putting a whole lot of stuff in our track bag, boom, carrying it with us so we can push through, hurdle over, long jump over, sprint over to the finish line, our New Year's resolutions in hand and still intact, okay? All right, so let's go. I'm here today, you guys, to talk about some important things. I'm going to highlight one of my favorite young people, and that's Amanda Gorman. We will get to her in a minute. And before we get there, let's talk about why is it so important to not skip this. Skip. Yes, I talk fast. I'm a rapper for those of you that don't know. I talk very fast. I don't mean to. I'm going to try to slow down. That's one thing I want to give you guys this information, so I need to slow down a little bit. Okay, here we go. It's good to just ground yourself sometimes, you know, like it's important to be personable. So let me ground myself so I make sure that I give you guys everything that is pertinent for today. Okay, so you know why it's so important to have the developmental steps and not skip them? Just like we talk about like when we were kids, the house that doesn't have a good foundation, okay, that's a straw house, remember, you could blow it away. What we're here to do today is talk about the developmental steps. That's that foundation. That's a thing that you want to put everything on top of. All your goals, all your talents, all your gifts. You need a strong foundation first so that people can be able to Witness it, experience it in the way that you have been training. Maybe you've been practicing, rehearsing, whatever it is. But you need a strong foundation. Let's talk about that, okay? How, why it's important, and what are the steps to form it, okay? So, like I always say, when you look at Olympians, they don't just, you're looking at the Olympics. You're looking at them already in shape. You're looking at them already seasoned, have already trained so much. That's why they look so good. They have 0% dang near body fat, okay? But they didn't fall out of bed like that. They had to take steps to get there. And those are development steps, okay? So we really start off with like technique, you feel me? And base work, getting the whole body strong, calisthenics, okay? You don't just get in the gym and start lifting heavy weights. No, you gotta get there gradually. So you don't want to skip the steps of development. And when we're talking about keeping your New Year's resolution, a lot of you guys aborted it because you didn't have the proper foundation. You skipped some of the development steps, okay? And we're going to go back and we're going to pick those steps back up because they're important. So I'm glad we talked about that. And then eventually after technique, you form the foundation, and then you start to see the endurance, okay? And then you get the momentum. Because I want to ask you guys, what is your gold medal? Basically, like what is going to be it for you? What's your platform? What is that reward? What is that award? What is your finish line? And what does your gold medal look like? Drop it in the description. Drop it in the description. There I go. Drop it in the comments below. Okay, so we can talk about it a little bit about it. All right? Sounds good? Yes? Okay. Wonderful. Let me see. All right. So I want to talk about one of the risks if you skip the development steps, okay, and don't have a solid foundation. You're going to have burnout. Anytime you put something on something that is shaky, what happens? Whatever you put on something shaky, what happens? Oh, it falls off. Okay, well then that's you falling off. That's you falling off of your New Year's resolution. Whatever the goals are, that's you falling off. Do you understand what I'm saying? How do you get to your gold medal? How do you get to your finish line? Keeping the steps of development. And I'm going to share with you 7 steps. Okay, just 7. 7 good, solid, strong steps that's going to help you accomplish things, form a foundation, and be able to get to where it is that you're trying to go. Wherever that is and whatever it is. Okay? Please allow me to share some things with you, darling. Okay. Making sure that I don't skip any steps of development while we're doing this. Got it? Okay. Here we go. Number 1. A true identity, you guys. You have to have true self-awareness. Okay, like be real with yourself and know thyself. That's a very, very, very crucial part of a foundation. Okay, how are you going to set anything on a foundation if you don't even know thyself? You got to know yourself. You got to know what you need, your strengths, your weaknesses when you're forming that foundation, okay? All right, wonderful. Number 2, you got to gather the right tools. A foundation is not built on nothing. You got to go gather the tools so you can formulate the foundation, okay? That could be your courses. That could be taking courses. That could be training. That could be singing. That could be taking lessons in different things. That could be going back to school. That could be a practice, taking up a certain practice. If you want to be a great cheerleader, that could be cheer camp. If you want to be a speaker, that could be taking speech classes. Or, if you want to be a writer, think about that. Those are certain things you have to develop, and those are called skill sets. Okay, start. Those are called skill sets. Okay, don't mind me. Coaching, mentoring. One of the things you guys will notice about me, I have to give you guys some really heavy information, but I keep it funny. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, then this platform will turn on you so quick. Don't I know it? Like I said, I love YouTube. They put the U back in tube, honey. And I love them for that. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, number 3. You got to have a step-by-step plan, you guys. We've talked about this before. If you guys have not, if you're new to the channel, I have other days. Please go back and look at all the days. This is a series, so I'm on here every single day. Rain, sleet, or snow, no matter how tired I am, no matter days that I don't feel like, being on camera, because I am camera shy. I have performance anxiety. But I push through. I get here. I show up for you guys. And then you'll show up in your own lives. Okay? All right. Number 4, have an action. Have an action that you have to do. There's an action associated with any goal in life. It's not going to just fall on your lap. We want it to, but it's not going to be there. It's not coming. It's not coming, y'all. So you got an action to do. Do the action. Don't run from it. Don't avoid it. Don't hide from it. Do the action. You know, I remember Coach would be timing us how long it took us to go to the bathroom. You know, when he got through saying, "Oh, we're going to do a 300 meter breakdown," people start disappearing. But I don't know. I never shied away from hard work. Always been pretty diligent. And I'm just here to pass that on to you guys. Don't shy away from it. Get in there. Get in there. There's a reward. Okay, there's a reward for not running and hiding in the bathroom to avoid a workout. Okay? Number 5. Keep track of your progress. How many times do we talk about the progress? Okay? That's part of the name of today's, of today's video. Progress. Keep track of it. That way you can celebrate yourself, which we're getting into that next. Number 6 is resilience. When we talk about Amanda, we're going to talk about her resilience. She didn't just get up there and have that platform. She didn't just be a part of the inaugural celebration by happenstance. She had steps, and we're going to get into that, okay? Because she's our highlighted feature for the day. Number 6, resilience, overcoming your setbacks. You got to have resilience. You got the foundation. Part of setting the foundation, the developmental steps, you guys, is going to include being resilient. That means getting over setbacks and overcoming obstacles, okay? 7, last but not least, celebrate yourself. Be a winner to yourself. If I'm not here, and I'm going to always try to be here, if I'm not here to motivate you, do you understand what I'm saying? Get you a support team around you, you guys. You need it. And celebrate your wins, your victories. Don't wait to the finish line to get this. Celebrate them along the way. Encourage yourself. Encourage others and ask them to encourage you back. Because you're going to need that sometimes when you're trying to challenge and take on something that's huge. Be kind to yourself, okay? All right? Yeah? We're good? We're good? We're good? All right, wonderful. I hope you guys are having a good time. I always am. I'm always am when I'm with y'all, okay? So, let's talk about Amanda. The beautiful Amanda Gorman, you guys. She is who we are celebrating today, okay? Before we get into her, let me give you one of our, actually, I'm going to do that at the end. I'm going to save our quotes for the end, okay? So let's get into Amanda. You guys, she could not get to where she is today by skipping steps, by skipping developmental steps. In fact, her steps were very deliberate. She started writing at a young age, okay? Started to perfect that craft, okay? So much that she was a part of a few things, you guys. One of the things I want to highlight, just because I can't go over her whole life story, but one of the things I want to highlight is that she was a part of the youth. I don't know if I'm going to say this word exactly right, but youth, she was a laureate in 2017. That is pretty freaking fantastic. And I believe she also started something, which is the one page. So there she is as even a young girl. You understand what I'm saying? She was already starting to put together her steps. Okay? Already starting to put together her steps. She's a champion. She's a champion, you guys, for us. For us. Because if she can do it in that beautiful yellow jacket, anybody can. But don't skip the developmental steps and think you're going to get there and you're just going to arrive at your destination. Be like, I'm here. I'm at the finish line. Yeah, but where's everybody else at? Oh, they're still in the starting block. So you didn't skip the whole race? No, you got to go back. You're going to have to get in the blocks. Mark, set, boom, and wait for the gun to go off, okay? You cannot skip the whole race and then be at the finish line like, I won. Where's my rewards? So we're proud of her. She went to Harvard. For those that you guys don't know, go look her up. She's amazing. An amazing, beautiful woman, okay? By the time in 2021 that she was at the inaugural and did the one hill we climb, I just want you guys to know that by the time she got there, there were so many other steps that she had to accomplish before she got there. Okay, so she's just our celebrity spotlight for the day. She's our celebrity and always will be. And she's here to encourage everyone. Go and get your steps. Instead of trying to find ways to skip them, go and add to them. Add to the steps. Because it's the steps that's going to basically empower you. They're going to give you certain skill sets. You're going to be growing. That's what those steps are. Growth. to become an Olympic hopeful at a very young age, I trained. And you can get there too. Whatever it is that you're doing. You might not be running track like me, but whatever it is that you're doing, you're gonna have to go through them steps. Don't even try to skip them, because all of them are gonna nurture and encourage, and they're gonna empower. Don't skip them. Okay? And Amanda's just here to just basically empower us. Don't skip the steps. She didn't. Like I said, by the time she did the inaugural, she had already had so many steps that led to that moment. Shout out to the wonderful Amanda Gorman. Thank you for being one of our living heroes. So appreciated. Okay? All right? Here we go. Quote, and then we're done for the day. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. The quote, let me go ahead and just get into it really quick. I have it on my phone. Really quick, let me just go over my own steps. Okay, so my 5 on my resolution so that I can avoid Quitter's Day. Post daily, I've been doing that. Number 2, train. Okay, that's on the list. Train so that I can run at the Masters. Write daily, because I am a writer. I'm an author. I write music. Eat well. And then I got to get out there and do another action, which is sing and dance daily. Okay, and I have to do it. You know, sometimes I don't want to sing. Is there ever a time I don't want to sing? Probably not. Probably not. Even at my mother's beautiful funeral, I still sang in my own soul. So, but you know, like I said, find something that you're really passionate about. Find something that you really love, because if you really love it, you won't go off of it. You'll stick with it. And if, like I said, and if your New Year's resolution is too high and it's not loved enough, you're not passionate enough about it, pick something else and then maybe go back to that later. Work your way up to it if it's too difficult to do that one. But remember, we never quit. There's no quitting in us. Okay? Okay, and where is my quote? I'm like, where is my quote? I'm sure looking for it. Hold on. I put it somewhere safe. It meant a lot to me, so I didn't want to lose it. Okay, here we are. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we are brave enough to be it. And that is by yours truly, Amanda Gorman. So like I say, we're celebrating her today. Okay, and all the days, not just today, all the days. If you don't know who she is, look her up. Let her inspire you, okay? And I'm just going to come right back here tomorrow and give you guys another person, you know, another person, and then another person, and another person, till that one person I say resonates with you. And you're like, oh, that person did that? Okay, I've been re-energized, because that's all we're here to do. I'm just trying to re-energize you guys and keep you guys motivated, keep you guys going. I'm here to empower. I'm here to tell you guys you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to my song, Olympic Hopeful. Have faith and never give up. And that faith is whatever faith you have, in whatever you have. I believe in Jesus. That's where my faith is. Yours might be different. But believe in something. Believe in something, even if that something is just yourself. Believe in it. And let that motivate you. Let that catapult you. Let that spring you into something phenomenal. We're here to be phenomenal. We're here to exude excellence. I'm not here to be mediocre. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing comes to a sleeper, what they say, but a dream. You want your dream? Do you really want it? Go get it. Go after it. Don't get robbed. Don't get robbed from your own goals and dreams in life. Your resolution. Just know I'm rooting for you. Root for yourself. But even if you don't got nobody else, you got me. I'm here. I'm showing up for you guys every day. Doing research, finding things that I feel like will empower you, that will help you go to another level. Our word for the day, what? Is resilience. Don't think for a minute Amanda didn't need it and didn't utilize it. Resilience. She had a speech impediment when she was younger. So she had to get over some things to stand there in front of that with that microphone on inaugural day in 2021. She didn't get there by just sitting at home wanting it. She did steps. Go get your steps. I'll be here again tomorrow. For those of you that are new, like, comment, share, subscribe at Amasia Star. Bye. See you tomorrow.